Hey guys, it's Ponkyplays. Welcome to our Raid Shadow Legends video. So I went ahead and got far enough in the Grim Forest where I was able to find one of the 5, I guess, main bosses, Isheth. So I figured maybe you guys would like to see a video of me attempting to fight her. I think I've looked at her kit once, but I don't remember, and I have not tried her yet, so this is gonna be my first attempt, seeing if I can get lucky, I guess, because from what I remember reading for all the bosses, they all seem pretty nasty. I think hers is like a very support slash damage kit, but like very heavy with like healings and supports and all that stuff, so we're gonna see what I can go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm this, but I'll see. I mean, Venomage, I think she had a lot of like continuous heals, so the heal reduction is gonna be huge actually. But let's look. So Isheth, the Crimson Siren. She's got the Lust Pulse, attacks all enemies, increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn, instantly activates 1 random continuous heal buff on all allies. So yeah, places 4 continuous heal buffs on all allies for 3 turns and then instantly activates them all. Very nasty. The only issue is going to be that Venomage is the wrong affinity, so it's very likely that I'm going to get weak hits. That's going to be a problem. Hopefully it's not horrible. And then Dumaroma attacks all enemies, removes all buffs from all enemies, places a Master Seal, and block passive skills all enemies for 2 turns. And then the damage inflicted by her increases by 5% for each buff she's currently under. Whenever a continuous heal buff activates, fills the turn meter by 5% and increases her max HP. Pretty gross. Her and her allies are immune to damage dealt based on enemy max HP. She deals pure damage, and her allies. Immune to control, decreases the damage inflicted to High Awakenings, and High Awakenings deal more damage. Immune to decreased speed and turn meter reduction, and then she takes less damage from burns. So yeah, heal reduction is gonna be big. You want to remove the buffs from her as well, so buff stripping is gonna be big. My Blade Master would be really good, considering he has protected buffs against buffs, or bosses. Yeah, because like I was saying, Venomage would be great. It just sucks that she's the wrong affinity. I'm almost thinking to do my Empress, because he's got the what is it, buff switch to debuff. It's the replacing, that's what it is, the replacing ability, so he can switch out all those continuous heals into heal reductions as well. I don't have him built with crazy accuracy though, but it is possible that I might have decent accuracy with the cards that I've been getting from the Grim Forest. I don't know if it shows here. It doesn't seem like it shows the Grim Forest stats though. Actually, let me really quickly check that out. So right now I'm getting 120 extra accuracy. That's actually not bad at all. I can potentially get more stats right now. Decreasing speed, decreasing attack, which is not really going to be super relevant for her, and then this is just for more Grim coins. So let's see, this doesn't matter. Decreasing each enemy's resistance is going to be really good, because that's a 10% less resistance. Max HP is not going to matter too much. Accuracy wouldn't be horrible, but I think I'll still keep the enemy speed. Yeah, hopefully that'll be good enough. Curios, I guess is what they're called. I could power up some of them too. What does this one do? Increases HP, places a stun. That one did attack. I could power up the enemy's accuracy reduction, but I don't know if any of that is super necessary right now. But right now, so you've got the Grim Gold and the Grim Coins, which the coins are only useful for this first part. So it almost makes it seem like it might be worth it to just spend it on one of these curios, I would think. And the less accuracy she has, the less likely she can strip my buffs. But honestly, I'm gonna go ahead. I definitely will use Empress, especially because I can ignore a bit of her resistance. And by him being a mythical, I don't remember which skills I have awakened on him. So I do have the ignore resistance, not on this one though, which is very unfortunate, but hopefully with the extra accuracy I'm getting from the cards, I should be fine. Unless I decide to put like an accuracy lead, which is very possible. I can do Newt, although I think she had a skill that made enemy max HP are immune to enemy max HP damage, so Newt might not be super great here. So we're gonna put Geomancer, although I think his damage kind of is enemy max HP in a way too. I don't know. Maybe I should just go ahead and do Whisper since she can just hit hard against bosses. We'll try this out and see how well Geomancer works. If not, then maybe I'll do like an Arbiter to help Whisper deal more damage. But we'll see. I'm not expecting this to be easy at all though. She sounds like a very nasty boss. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and try something different. Because honestly, I don't know if Whisper was helping too much. I mean, she was dealing good damage, but she was getting healed up too much. So I feel like having somebody that can help increase the duration of debuffs would be really, really helpful. Unfortunately, right now, nobody in my available team can do that. At least I don't think Carnage does. He just places debuffs. I don't necessarily want to like re-roll because some of these people are pretty decent. Getting extra turn meter would not be hurtful though. Maybe even like increase speed actually over turn meter. The only issue with that again is that she is removing your buffs as well. So maybe I should have decrease accuracy curio for her. Because I think it's Doom Aroma, removes all buffs from all enemies, yeah. So I think if maybe I had less, or she had less accuracy on from that one curio. Because right now, I'm ignoring a bit of her resistance. And this decreases her speed. I could technically take that off and then go for the Sapphire Elixir, decreasing each enemy's accuracy. I just don't know how high her accuracy is right now. But again, I can go ahead and go to the vendor and get this to level 2 so that it's a 5% accuracy decrease, which definitely would help. So we'll take Whisper out and go Arbiter. Let's just try it. Try this out like it is right now and see how well I do. yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and retry this because even though it was working out decently, as soon as I miss any of the continuous heals or the heal reduction, she heals back up to full, and this team is not really doing any damage. I'm thinking Geomancer, I like the fact that he can remove buffs with his A2. It's actually pretty helpful. I don't know how, because right now I don't think my Empress is super fast. 200 is okay, but it's not great. So I might just need to go ahead and place somebody like a Whisper for the extra damage. So we're gonna try this out. And hope it's good enough. Let's see. Okay, so I've been thinking about it a little bit, and I think if I put block buffs on her, that'll also be really, really helpful. Because I do have Ferrol, who can place block buffs. He can also increase my team's resistance, which would not be bad. He helps me deal more damage. So I'm almost thinking with block buffs up, since from what I can see, there's no part in her kit that cleanses her. So I should be able to hopefully keep the block buffs up. And that'll be all I need. I'm hoping that's the case at least. I don't know if I want to replace Venomage though, just because the heal reduction is still nice to have. But again, it's not guaranteed with her because of the bad affinity matchup. So I'm thinking just trying this out, doing Ferrol instead of Venomage, and seeing if I can get away with doing it this way. So let's try that out. There you go. Okay, so block buffs is actually much better against this boss than heal reduction. I mean, heal reduction will probably still be really good, but if you had like a positive affinity champion, then it would be just fine. Block buffs was so much nicer though, and Ferrol helps deal more damage with allies that have more buffs, and he's also making it so that the buffs weren't being stripped as long as I had the increased resistance up, so that was really, really helpful. I'm glad I was able to get that done though, because those first few attempts had me very worried that I was not going to be able to do it at all. Level 16 also, that's going to be great. I'm going to go for extra speed and defense. Resistance is great, but I do like speed. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys out. I was not expecting to have block buffs be what actually helped me beat the boss. I don't know why I didn't think of block buffs at all. I guess for some reason I was thinking she did so much support that she was cleansing as well, even though she wasn't. But yeah, again, if you have a block buffs champion, I think that'll be huge. And as long as they're fast enough, my Ferrol is not anything crazy, I don't think. I want to say he's like 250-ish. Yeah, 252. So not like a terrible speed to duplicate. And I'm not getting like crazy speed, I don't think, from the Curios. Okay, 27 speed, actually a lot more than I thought I was. But even then, that puts him at, what, 280? So still not anything super crazy. I feel like it's pretty doable as long as you've got, again, somebody that's doing block buffs with an A1 would be incredible. But just in general, if it's on a 3-turn cooldown, I think she's not terrible. She's doable. And then if you've got good support and good damage dealers, having Whisper there definitely sped that up. Otherwise, I would have it would have taken forever, and there would have been, you know, chances where the block buffs wouldn't have gone up and the healing would have happened. So I would definitely go for like high damage dealers, a block buffs, or a heal reduction as long as it's a positive affinity. And then just at least one form of survivability, because she can deal a lot of damage with her true damage that she does. Well, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how far you guys have gotten into the Grim Forest. I definitely do plan on doing more videos on the other main bosses once I get to them. But so far, that's the only one I've unlocked, other than the main boss, but I don't have enough keys. And I don't want to fight the main boss until I defeat the others. At least if I can get to them and defeat them, because I do not want to face all of them at the same time. That sounds pretty miserable. But yeah, I'll leave you guys at that. So until the next video, guys, take care.